Hello, welcome back to my FIFA 09 Remastered mod career modes. I've basically got, well, this is the second of 5 episodes. It's a great first season. I'm just going to do 1 or 2 seasons. It just depends. Obviously, we've got the new FIFA coming out. I'm kind of just testing a few things because I do want to move back to a more kind of career mode path when a new FIFA comes out and trying to sort of find new things that work. I've ditched the face cam for now. Also, how cool is this? It looks so good. This is also the first season, the first game. I played the first few games and then I kind of just play the key games as we go on, and it literally went down to the last second. As Big Sam, he disappears halfway through the season because I think I loaded the wrong profile at one point, but it's fine. But yeah, it's so cool. I recommend this mod so much. It's just absolutely brilliant. I had so much fun playing it. But yeah, with career mode, I just want to kind of just play it. I think my problem is when I sit down and record it, you've got the camera on you and after you don't really relax. Well, the idea of me of playing FIFA is just sitting and relaxing really and playing it and then editing it afterwards. But we'll see how it goes. Obviously the Newcastle team that went down this season, which is just mad, and then the Man City team that I've built early on. Defoe, what a player, he gets a good chance, a good shot. Shay Given, obviously he signed for Man City, is it 09, 010? Or well, no, I think it was in January of 08, 09 because I know Newcastle near the bottom, I remember it. What a keeper, iconic goalkeeper. I'll stick with Joe Hart in this though. Early chances I was looking quite good, and then went for a chip, absolutely brilliant, but I chipped and missed like an absolute idiot, which is a bit embarrassing. I can't get the angle. Basically, I barely play FIFA this year, and it shows. I just play a bit of clubs every week, and my defending is horrific. That's why I play on world class, because yeah, I've turned the power shot off, as you can see. It does do head in a bit, that done it. But I play world class because a great save by Joe Hart there. I play world class because I'd say my attacking is good enough to play on legendary, but my defending is pretty much professional, semi-pro. So yeah, that's a bit of a nightmare really. But it was a good first game. I play a 4-3-3 formation. I did look at 3-5-2, but it's just like getting players playing the right position. And finally, I got the breakthrough. Alex Pato on his debut, his first game in the Man City shirt. Obviously, I was a bit worried because I have a lack of height within the strikers, so I did end up going to get Peter Crouch, but nah. In the end, he just kind of plays sort of football. Anyway, in the 85 minutes, Newcastle broke through. Good chance, Alan Smith, do you remember him? But it's a good defender by Mika Richards. Elana gets the ball. As you can see, the run's good. The defending is just terrible. Nicks off Colaccini, or I can't quite see from me on my previous screen, but 2-0, lovely finish. Ashley Young. Now, I do love this kind of like limbs thing they've put in, right? But it's 2-0 on the first game of the season. They haven't won the league. Joe Hart's doing what Joe Hart did when Aguero scored, which is kind of it's kind of funny, but it's a bit over the top. But a great first game, and you know, if FIFA gets a lot of stick, but I do just really enjoy sort of playing these games. I loved it, to be fair. It's the first time I've enjoyed playing FIFA. I've just like career mode in a lot of years. I think just having like players you relate to a bit more helps. You say the mod's brilliant. Sam Allardyce is absolutely buzzing. Anyway, until the next game was West Brom at home. West Brom, I think they come bottom of the league in real life. Defoe worked some space, had a shot, but it was well saved by Dean Keeley. I think Scott Carson must have got sold in this. And then West Brom found their way through. My defending, see what I mean? Absolutely shocking. And I've done a mistake. Obviously, somebody who plays a lot of goalkeeper career mode should know not to bring your keeper out when they're about to shoot, because you're just going to be left like that. And that is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying, to be fair with you. But anyway, West Brom made it 1-0. Chris Brunt, what a time. What a finish by this lad as well. Look at that. I do like all the XG stuff, it is good. Anyway, moving on. We had a good chance straight away. An alarming amount of kickoff goals happened in this, to be honest, especially ones that I scored. Well, obviously, if I concentrated and play a bit more FIFA, I could play on Legendary. But to be honest with you, the skill difficulty was great, and I kind of enjoyed just playing it and not playing 100% attention most of the time, as Defoe worked his way through. I did actually tweak the sliders, I think, so the CPU had better shooting, and that really made his games interesting and a bit mad. But Defoe made it 2-1, which was ideal. What a sign he's going to be. 85 rated, beautiful play, lovely cutback. Defoe rifles it past Dean Carley. I'm pretty sure he's like a veteran goalkeeper who'd been at West Brom for years. There's my 2000s football knowledge, just when you need it. Defoe then knocks it past some suspect defending, bang, 3-1, and then I just press jump to result because I can, and I like doing that. And that's the cool thing I do like about it. And at the end of the day, when you're playing at the end of the FIFA year, like if this is the start, you're excited, everyone's tuned in, but I just want to kind of get a few fun episodes out as we went to Fulham in the next game. And it was just business as usual, really decent start. Pato found some space, good save by Mark Schwarzer. What a keeper he is. He was even, not that he's dead, but he's retired. Anyway, Fellaini got the ball, a new signing, spread across from Mike Phillips. It's nice playing the games again. I do just play Football Manager, and look at this, absolute Allardyce ball. Look at that, Pato 1-0. To finish it off, mate. Sam Allardyce, if he got his Man City job, it would be a different world. And then, just kind of mate, Ashley Young got a signing as well. So I got rid of Rubinho because of I just didn't want to play with him for obvious reasons. And Pato strides through, and it's just, how did he miss? But then Fulham broke back, and see, I am still going to be conceding a lot of goals in this. My defending is terrible. Just horrific defending. And like, who right now can sit here and say they're playing FIFA and Zoltan Gira has scored against them? I can, and not many others can. Fellaini then broke through in the second half, and it's just same goal FC really, isn't it? It's just I basically play my 4-3-3, but I like custom position them in. I've always done that, so they're basically more like strikers. And then it just means you can get them behind, and they're a lot more narrow when they play. And it just, and they have the option of going out wide. And it's good for counter attacks, as you can see, all kind of close together. Pato, one more, and then and then that happened. Then I recovered it. Alano got the ball back. What a player, by the way. Zabaleta, right, Phillips, still playing. It's just kind of this Bale and left back. He's wasted really playing left back, but it is what it is, in fairness. And then have a shot. Don't really know what's happened. Bundled in 3-1. I didn't think, and he's run into the post. I didn't think for a minute, to be honest, there that he was onside, but we scored anyway. Anyway, that was that. So I did make one more signing. I got Onari, because he did join Man City a couple of years later. Obviously, injuries ruined his career, for those who don't know. But I got him in just to sit in front of the defence. I just felt like I needed that sort of deep line playmaker, because Fellaini's good, but he's only 76 rated. And I did let go of the iconic Stephen Ireland, but to be honest with you, he simply was not going to play in this. As we played Stoke at home, I think this is the last game I've played before I kind of just went into the mindset of no, I'm going to just basically simulate the games and just play the fun one. And I did find it a lot more fun after that, to be honest with you. Sean Wright Phillips, absolute pace demon, breaks through Stoke's defence. I mean, the team is poor in this. It's just the most iconic team, isn't it? Like, Sport Bible fans love like the cold, rainy night in Stoke meme, and it's very funny. I don't know what's happened to Sam Allardyce at this point. That's how he looks now. Don't ask. He then turns into Pep Guardiola a bit later on, but that's fine. I might have done something with the mod, to be fair, by accident. Not too sure. Stoke did have their chances though. Dave Kitson was terrorising me. Something, again, not many people sell FIFA these days, to be honest with you. He had the shot and that looked like it was going in, but it didn't. So still 1-0, isn't it? Because if it did, it would have been 1-1. Anyway, we carried on playing as you do, because that's what you do when you play FIFA. I had a shot. Onagri's good save by the man Sorensen in goal. But it was going for 4 wins out of 4. Defoe found that space. You know what's happening here. 2-0, bang. Love to see it. Jermaine Defoe. What a player. What a footballer. What a signing. 85 rated. He's going to be better than Aguero. They did put me in the Champions League, because I forgot to take it out because it had been there automatically. I think Man City came 7th the seasons before. So I'm just going to skip the Champions League match if we win. But yeah, just to let you know, obviously, because we wouldn't have been in it, because I'm all about realism. Sam Allardyce is back, then he'll be gone by the next video. But yeah, 4 wins out of 4, and I'll see you in the next episode.